I've officially been cancelled. I am on the verge of being removed from the internet. I've been censored, I've been cancelled, I've been demonetized. Many of you guys have left comments saying that your comments are being deleted. That's right, your comments are being deleted. More comments have been deleted from my channel than are actively viewable right now. So every comment basically that has been posted, several comments have been removed. Just to get an understanding of the censorship that I've undergone over the last decade. Likes have been removed. I even made a video live showing you guys likes being removed from this channel. The share button's been removed. That's right, some of you have actually found some of my videos highly relatable and highly useful, and you've clicked on the share button, and then YouTube has stepped in to remove the share button so you couldn't even share this video. I've had multiple videos, countless videos, removed totally from YouTube. They would say that it was a community guidelines or copyright, or they would make some poor excuse up why they wanted to censor me. And when they censored me and removed my videos, they would give me a poor excuse why that video needed to be removed. The majority of the time, these videos were not committing they weren't doing anything. They weren't doing anything wrong. And the whole idea that you can't use a word like genocide, or you can't use certain words that are not illegal for me to say in public, why can't I say it here? Well, it's because the people who run Google and YouTube and Meta and now TikTok and soon to own Twitter, the people who run the mainstream media, they don't want you to talk about certain things. So this channel has officially been demonetized, and the last step for them to take is to remove this channel altogether. This is the only way that I have access to you. It's the only way that you have access to me. I've started a Telegram group, a channel. You guys can click on it somewhere up there if you want to keep in touch with me. But this is my only way that I can get in contact with you and you with me. It is becoming more and more difficult every day for this channel to be found in the algorithm. I've been heavily censored. I've been on their radar for at least 6 or 7 years now. They started shadow banning and censoring me a long time ago for the crime of speaking the truth. For the crime of saying things that would get you fired because the current regime that runs Western civilization wants to censor anybody that criticizes them. And Western civilization is in collapse. And so multiple videos talking about Israel have been deleted. I've even had videos deleted, and I've been hit with massive community guidelines infringements where I wasn't able to post sometimes for a month or even 3 months at a time. And so even under those extreme censorship and abuse and attacks, during COVID, there were times there where this channel was receiving between 800,000 and 1 million clicks per month. So in the face of extreme censorship, shadow banning, the removing of the share button, the removing of likes and comments, this channel was still one of the most popular channels in Australia. And that is a testament to you guys seeking the truth, wanting to know what is really going on and seeking me out, regardless of whether you get a notification On a daily basis, this channel has also had an unbelievable amount of people unsubscribing, and the comments that I receive are people saying that they didn't unsubscribe. YouTube is unsubscribing you from me without your knowledge. And even under those extreme circumstances, this channel has still been one of the most popular in Australia and definitely one of the most influential. Very few Australians have, or anybody has dared to debate me, because I just speak the truth. I don't work for the Labor or Liberal Party. I don't work for the Republicans or the Democrats. I'm not an Israeli ideologue. I don't work for anybody at all. I was only speaking the truth on this channel, and you cannot debate the truth. You will lose when you try to debate the truth. You will have to lie to try to defeat me in a debate, and this is why most people have been scared to debate me, even though this channel has been getting a lot of clicks. But the censorship hammer has come down. YouTube and Google is totally under control of the Israeli government, and they are doing the bidding of this genocidal regime. There's no other way to put it. By far the most unpopular country in the world right now. They are still committing a genocide. And the next step for Benjamin Netanyahu, the war criminal who is wanted by the ICJ, Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel, with the help of a company called Oracle and their CEO, have now acquired TikTok. So we have Rupert Murdoch controlling the mainstream media. We have multiple Israeli tech giants being controlled. Google, Meta, that's right, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And now TikTok has been acquired by Israel. So TikTok is now going to censor any criticism of Israel moving forward. They have also co-opted Elon Musk, and we really only have one more form of media left, and that is Twitter. But Elon Musk has already gone down to kiss the wall, and it is only a matter of time until Elon Musk gets co-opted too, and we have literally nowhere on planet Earth, on the internet, that is safe to speak about the truth. And that means that the government can come after you, and you've got no way to reach out to the public, because the mainstream media is not going to go against their own government. Mainstream media works for the government, and you're not going to have a voice moving forward. So soon it's possible that Elon Musk may get assassinated as well, the same way they got rid of Charlie Kirk, and then they'll put Twitter in place. They'll remove all of the freedom of speech that is left on Twitter, and then there'll be nowhere left for you to go. Now, with all that doom and gloom, I'd just like to put out a bit of a positive message. Even though we are up against possibly the most evil regime the world has ever seen, that controls not only the mainstream media, social media, and your mind, there are few of us still out here speaking the truth on the internet, speaking truth to power, being censored, willing to put our faces out on the internet and risk our lives, risk our careers, risk everything for what is right. And this is the Christian message. Christians, Catholics, standing up for what is right. This is what they do. This is what a good man does. He speaks out against evil. And unfortunately, there aren't enough good men out there these days speaking out against evil, putting their face on the internet and risking themselves for what is right. Do you believe that there's a God? Do you believe that there is a difference between good and evil? Do you believe that we are in a war against evil on earth today? I do. I genuinely do think that we are in a war against evil. This is our Goliath. Israel is the Goliath. And then when Israel is gone, there is going to be a new Goliath. There was always going to be a Goliath to fight. But my message to you guys out there is that no matter how big and evil and bad our enemies may seem, if you are on the right side of history, you are speaking the truth, you are doing the right thing, we will win. Now, Israel is by far the most powerful country on planet Earth. They control America. And it seems like they have controlled many other countries as well, including Australia. They control the media, they control your mind, they control what you see, they control... It's highly likely that most of the people that you trust and are getting a lot of clicks on the internet are actually working for Israel. So the misinformation out there and the censorship is working, and it's extremely powerful. But if you believe in what is right, believe that we are going to win. We are going to get through this, and we are going to overcome the evil in the world. If I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be on the internet putting my face to it and risking myself and my life for strangers I don't even know. And most of you out there, I'm actually fighting for your freedom of speech as well, while risking my life. I have had death threats. I have had an unbelievable amount of bots say things. But I've also had the government come after me. I didn't go into too much depth on that, but I had the government that is owned by Israel come after me. I have had an unbelievable amount of things happen to me that are connected to the government that is connected to Israel, basically. And this is what they do. They censor people, they go after people, they arrest people, they try to get people in trouble, and they try to lock people up. The most common thing is, what they tried to do to everybody that criticizes, the government wants to get rid of, sexual assault or rape or something like that, tax evasion. They can get you on any trumped up charge just for criticizing them while they are committing evil. And this is why I want you guys to understand that we are up against evil. We are fighting evil. These people are evil. Taking away your ability to say whatever you want on the internet, how is that not evil? If what I'm saying is so crazy, then the majority of people will probably think Dave's crazy. They wouldn't be trying to share my video, like the video, leave a lot of comments. They wouldn't want to be doing that. They would just go somewhere else. If you're batshit crazy, that's what would happen. And the government cannot handle that. The people who run YouTube cannot handle that. These people are evil. They are working for evil. The government, the employees of YouTube, the employees of Google, they will have to face their maker one day, and I believe that will not be a very nice day for them. They will have to face their maker. And I dare say they will have to repent, and we'll see how that pans out for them. But they were on the wrong side of history, and I know for a fact that people like myself out here simply pointing out what is wrong in the world are on the right side of history. So, we have a lot moving forward. I'm going to just give you guys a little bit of an outlay of my strategy moving forward. This channel might be deleted at any moment. I might leave the channel here and stop uploading and then just focus on my business for the meantime. I'm going to go focus on my business, and I'll see how that goes. If my business doesn't do too well, I'll come back here and complain because I'll have more time. I would like to start up a Telegram paid subscription for signals on finance, the economy, crypto, precious metals, investing, because that is another passion of mine. So in the Telegram group, or maybe here, I might promote it in the future, because this is what I was doing in the members section, and unfortunately, sorry to all the members out there, I cannot post anymore because they've demonetized the channel. And just so you guys know that my magnificent pics, calling the top of Bitcoin in March 2024, calling the top of Bitcoin in December 2024, and calling the bottom, and even calling, some coins like Fartcoin at the very bottom when we had that collapse, those magnificent calls that I made. And the video that you guys can see publicly, I uploaded a public video where I said buy stocks. That video was uploaded on the 7th of April this year, which was the exact bottom. I picked the exact bottom, the perfect time to buy on the stock market. You can check that video out. I said at that point on the 7th of April that, the S&P, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, the ASX, it is at a bottom and it's time to buy. And at that point I said that gold would plateau. And so the message was quite clear. If you had some gold, sell it, buy stocks. Now things have flipped, and I don't have my members section anymore, and now stocks are they're still going up, but the gains are really back into gold at the moment. And for the members section, the guys that were paying for the members section, 73% of all the revenue went to Google. So I was basically working for you guys for free. It was a passion of mine. But I would like to start up a group where I will receive 100% of the earnings from it, and I'll give the same signals because this is what I do in my spare time anyway. And I think that's a good thing to do. And so in the meantime, I'm going to focus on, I have a few businesses. I'm going to work on my businesses. I'm going to see how that goes for the meantime. If that kicks off, I might leave the channel here indefinitely. You guys will still be able to reach out to me if you want to have a one-on-one. You want to reach out and say hello. You can still share my videos. My videos are still available here. You can share them. You can still look at them. You can actually go through history and look at my videos, and you can go back a decade and you can look at my videos and you can see how accurate I've been. I'm an open book. I'm on the internet, and my past videos that I've uploaded are all available unless they've been deleted, so that you guys can see them. And you can see the accuracy of my calls over the years. But that's kind of the point where we're at the moment. Someone like myself, I can only do so much with likes and comments and a few subscriptions on a platform that is controlled by the enemy. You see, I did have a conversation last night with Sean. Thanks for the talk, Sean, a subscriber. And I could go do some podcasts. I could try and get on podcasts, but that would be your job. If you think that my message needs to get out there, then you can get me on these podcasts. You can reach out to them yourself and try to get me on, and I'll happily go on these podcasts. Because this channel's being heavily censored. None of the videos for the last 5 or 6 years or more have shown up in the algorithm at all. So you cannot search for my videos in YouTube. They do not exist in YouTube. It's impossible to find them, just so you know. And sometimes if you share one of my videos too much, they'll remove the share button, so you can't even share it. That's how heavy the censorship is. Now, if I do move to Rumble, and that is something that people have talked about, then this channel would be deleted. Because if you look at it from evil's point of view, if they can have me uploading videos here and basically having my wheels spin in the mud, then I'm controlled. I'm in their box. I'm a slave. And the revenue that they were taking was 73%. So the ad revenue wasn't really going into my pockets anyway. I wasn't really making any money. It was a passion of mine to speak out and speak truth to power. So we'll see how this goes moving forward. And that's a little bit of an update. I've officially been censored. The channel is still here, but the channel is on its last legs. It is almost dead. And freedom of speech, your ability to even express yourself, is almost dead too. And you can blame every Australian politician for that. You can go back to John Howard, and you can go through every politician since John Howard, and you need to understand that they were not Australians. They were working for Israel they were foreign agents, and their job was to subjugate you within your own country. And now they're flooding us with immigrants to replace you and murder you. And soon Australia will no longer be what it used to be. It will be an absolute shithole. That's the future of Australia. Australia will be a shithole moving forward. There is no way to stop it unless you can go and cry in the streets and wave banners and then go home tired all you want, but all you're doing is playing their game. That's their game. That's what they want you to do. Think, what would Israel do? What would Israelis do if people tried to take over their government? Do you think they would live long? Do you think they would just walk around the streets with banners saying, "No more immigrants," and go home tired, thinking they achieved something when they did achieve nothing? The Israelis would raid the capital, burn it to the ground, and murder every single politician in there. And I'm not calling for violence. I'm just telling you that that's the only way you're going to get your freedom back, and that's how the Aussie diggers used to do it. But you're not allowed to say that, are you?